But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into some talks about some more things because we could be talking about the Grammys for forever. Exactly. First and foremost, since we are transitioning, and we did say we would bring it up later.
Shout out all the trans. Shout out to y'all.
I don't even know how to say what I'm about to say now. Like I really don't even know how to go. No, it was just not at all, but it was just about a completely different. I don't. All right. Anyways, fuck. I don't even think it's the right time to talk about it anymore. Now we gotta go to a different one.
We gotta talk about trans now.
No, I don't know. God damn it.
What it is, player.
Let's just get into the vibe of the week because that's the only way I think we can properly just like.
Shout out to the vibes.
Yeah. So vibe of the week is "Meet Me There" by Lucky. Lucky dropped that single this past weekend.
Yo, that beat was crazy.
Yeah,
that beat was
insane.
Crazy.
That shit is
That shit ride.
I'm pretty sure that is the prelude to an album. Hopefully, coming soon. I'm hoping so. Personally, I hope that's what it is. He could just be on his single shit and just keep dropping like all year long. Who knows? But like, I'm hoping that's the album. He's pretty underground, so who knows? You never know. But speaking of underground, that's a good way to segue back into some serious notes. We gotta talk about a loss in the DMV underground, specifically R.I.P. Gunu. Gunu passed this past week. DMV artist, young rising DMV artist. I mean, around here, he's practically in the DMV, he's practically legendary. From I would say as high up as Maryland down to like the colleges in fucking Richmond, fucking Hampton, fucking VA Beach. Like he's like that. Yeah, he's like that. And I mean, I've seen his No Jumper interview. He's tapped in, but he was tapped in, but like unfortunately, his life was cut short this past week. It's sad. Like, especially to see it regardless, but to see it in like from his perspective of a DMV artist, seeing somebody who like literally he was on him as well as Black Fortune. They were on a show we were supposed to do a while ago, and like this was the sound check jump. Yep. Now, unfortunately, that show didn't work out too well because we performed.
Yeah, it was a good show.
It was lit. It was a good show, but the headliners who were supposed to be there did not perform. But hey, man,
I think one
of them did. It was Gabby. Shout out to Gabby. Yeah, Gabby did show up. Gabby did perform.
Gabby showed up.
Shout out Gabby. I haven't heard too much from her, but you know what? Hey, I'm about to check her out because I need to know. I need to know she's talented. I fuck with her. Yeah. Unfortunately, we lost Gunu. I've seen a lot of tributes by a lot of DMV artists recently. Most viral, I would say. Most controversial. A lot of people saw the footage and it's being reposted a lot right now. It made it to fucking. I mean, I guess not made it. I don't want to sound like it's something to be clouded for. But like, it's on No Jumper. I think it was on fucking. If I'm not wrong,
Baller Alert. I think.
Baller. Yeah, I think it's like a lot of these blog sites, hip hop blog sites, hip hop center blog sites. Complex. I'm not sure. I think Complex
probably
posted it, but like. Because I'm getting it sent to me, and every time it gets sent to me, it's sent from like a different site. Yeah, it's other people send it to me from different sites and shit. Everybody. And it's like, dog, it's OC. But it's the video of Gunu's funeral, which was actually held in Bliss nightclub, a popular nightclub here in the DMV in DC. And
they had his body.
His body was stood up in the club on stage,
outfit on,
dripped
out,
Amiri on him with a crown on his head.
Like,
propped up there with his niggas, his music playing, they turned up, and it was another night at the club. $40 to get in. His family was in there.
It was different.
It's different for sure.
It was different.
Different for sure. A lot of people don't accept just different. A lot of people want to put a right or wrong on it.
Yeah.
And
there's a lot of perspectives to it.
It's a lot of different perspectives to it. Also, I think people gotta consider a lot of variables. You got to consider maybe culture, maybe heritage. You got to consider family's wishes. You got to consider the lifestyle he lived and what he would have wanted. Like, you got to think of who he is as a person. He might have fucked with that. Like, and also I think a lot of people underestimate, especially when it comes to younger artists, or not art, just art, people in general, younger people. I think a lot of people underestimate the way younger people look at death. And I can say personally, I've had conversations with people about how I want my funeral to be. You know what I'm saying? I can say I've had that conversation because, bro, the reality is, I think, me personally, I think it's a transition onto the next stage. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it should be celebrated. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's not.
Because now I made it to the next level.
Yeah. It's not something that's easy. You know what I'm saying? At least for the people that are left behind. But, like, I think the way you lived and the way you want to go out should be honored by those you leave behind. And if that is what he wanted, I don't see anything wrong with what they did. Nope. I think cameras being let in the venue was the wrong thing. Yeah. I think allowing people to do that, to do what it sparked this, that was the wrong thing. I think other than the people who were on stage and maybe they're, like, I guess, camera crews, like the artists performing, I don't think, because if you look, all the shit that's really popping, like the viral videos, the shit that's being reposted, is from audience perspective. Yep. And I think that's the issue. I think they probably should have kept cameras out of the situation. Yeah. Because I don't see nothing wrong with it. I just think what's wrong is that now people who weren't close to him have that experience of seeing his body propped up in the club all over the internet to be able to give their opinion and say this and that. And now his family already lost him, and they have to hear a bunch of people tell them they're doing the wrong thing. Exactly. It's like, fuck you. Who are you? I don't think that is. I think the real thing is it's new to a lot of people. It's not like I've seen it before. It's new to me as well, but I'm also just kind of open-minded and respectful of the fact that it's not the business that pays me. And that's what he wanted. That's what his if his mother, his siblings, his family, the people he was with on a daily are in that club and they're properly mourning and they're getting this out of their system and they're, you know what I'm saying, seeing how important he was to people in that city, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Think about it.
I don't see a damn thing wrong with it.
Funerals.
Think about
funeral homes, you know, they have open casket.
Bro. Funeral homes, the way I think is just people are accepting of differences. There's a lot of different,
even in like different cultures and stuff.
So many different rituals for what you do with the dead.
Completely out and like all kinds of different shit.
So many, bro. There's cultures where the body is not even laid to rest till damn near 2 weeks after the person has passed, because there's so many different rituals. There's so many different things you do with a person. You know what I'm saying? In order to escort them into the afterlife respectfully. Yeah. Just because you didn't grow up around that does not give you the right to say what's right or wrong. Like it's closed-mindedness. You can have your opinion, but honestly,
don't state it as if it's fact.
Don't state it as if it's fact.
Argue your opinion,
because a lot of people, bro, and this isn't the first time someone's passing was kind of or like their memorial was kind of questioned, because you gotta think X's mom chose to have his like memorial in a stadium. They charge people to get in. I'm saying that joint like sold out. Yeah. Like, but like at the same time, he was that big that happened. So I don't think that's wrong. He and the craziest thing is, you know, his trajectory was to go up. Yeah. And it's unfortunate he never got the performance in a stadium packed out like that.
But he still sold one out.
He sold one out. And I think if you're honoring what this person wanted to accomplish in these lifetimes, bro, there's nothing wrong with how you do that, bro. Yeah. But shout out to Gunu, bro. Long live Gunu, bro. Shout out to DMV. Fuck you to anybody who thinks they deserve an opinion. Not have one, because you can have one. Yeah. But to think you deserve for your opinion to actually, like, affect some people, like, bro. Fuck you. Like, right. My nigga, you probably woke up with your peoples. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. So you don't get to tell them some shit. Segue out of that. I don't know how we get there.